And although it is not completely like that, yet what he is saying has to be considered. Because even if we have the potential, which is there like a seed, if we don't realize our responsibility, our requirement, and also recognize the urgency to bring it into manifestation, it is like the story of the beggar who, without realizing that he was sitting on a great treasure, went on living in a miserable, beggarly situation, although it was later on found out, later on seen, that just below where this person was sitting was a great treasure full of diamonds and gold. This parable is very valuable because we are coming to a point individually and globally where we need to really bring this potential into manifestation so that we don't let it go in a destructive way and become self-destructive. The Mayan calendar and the prophecies which are around it, it is making some point which is very valuable to consider, because if the human beings are going to let themselves be like a machine, be like on an animal level limited, then it will not become possible for the human beings to really respond to the actual situations, the actual requirements. So there is some aspect to be sincerely considered. And then we can see, with all the destructive potential which the human beings have accumulated and the kind of unsensibility with which we are going with nature and the consequences which are arising from it, it cannot go on indefinitely like that. It doesn't need any great consideration of any of the esoteric or spiritual insights. It is just from the common sense, if you are looking honestly, something which you can see, that we need to wake up inside. We need to realize that we have the chance either to go on reacting blindly, unconsciously, like a mechanism, like an animal, pretending as if we have no other chance, or we realize that we need to allow this potential, allow this capacity which we are having in us to observe ourselves, to witness the body, to witness the inner process of the mind and the feelings, and the energy, and begin to live from a deeper responsibility. And this is what is going to make a real difference in the world. Just changing things from the periphery, trying to manage things politically without inner basis of it, without recognizing the deeper roots of it, we will not be able to bring about the real transformations which are required so that this blessing which we have to be in this body, to be in this planet, to have all that what is required to live a life of joy and fulfillment, and to see that the paradise which is being dreamt about is not somewhere far away to be sought, but it is there. And it requires only that we come to wake up and see that it is here, and it has to be recognized and lived. So, this awareness has to be brought in. In the Upanishads, there is a saying which is pointing out to the innermost reality, which says Tattvam Asi, means you are that. It is not just a theoretical explanation of anything, it is a poetic indication of deep significance which reveals to us something very, very significant when we put it into actual consideration and bring it into practice. You are the one who can see it all. You are the one who is capable not to go blindly, not to just react in any of the automatic negative processes. You are the one who can witness it all and thereby see not only what the mind is projecting, but be in touch with the wholeness of the moment, the wholeness of the situation. And this is this capacity which helps one also to realize very clearly, very deeply, that we can make our life into a blessing or a curse. Nature has given us the freedom, and with the freedom there is the responsibility. Freedom that we can